Hi, it's Kylie Coo. Welcome to my studio. So for this week's concertina accordion journal page, I'm just going to start with my masterboard from last week. I'm going to cut out two 5x4" pieces which will be glued together, and I'm going to work on these as my page for this week. And then towards the end, once that's dried a bit, I'm going to glue all the pages together, fix them all together that I hadn't done already. So I'm going to work on both the back and the front kind of simultaneously, then I'll glue them together. I'm kind of feeling greens today, so I've brought out this pale olive green and this sap green, and I'm literally just going to spread some on. I think this will be my front piece, this my back. I might need to redo some of the gold, but we'll see as we go along, and I'm going to be putting some other things on as well. I want some small bits of red in it, so I'm just going to use this cadmium red deep hue. I've not dried it yet. I'm just going to try adding some on just now. I don't want it to mix together too much, but I do want little pieces here and there. That's better. That starts to make, how can I say, more sense to me now. Feels right. Right, I'll dry it at this stage. So just showing you here that the addition of those two greens and the red has really changed that quite significantly. So from that base, created something entirely new. And all I'm going to do now is, before I go on to the next bit, I'm going to glue these together to form my full page. And I'll now leave this to the side to dry. So while I leave that sticking together, I've pulled out just a couple of scraps. That was a page from I don't know when, and a couple other scraps. And I've got my small gel plate here, and I'm just going to have a play on the gel plate just with a few different colours, because I might want to use some of these as collage. I'll show you the colours as I'm going along. I've got some buff titanium here. I think I'm going to start with that. Okay, so sometimes less is more, and I think this is one of those occasions, so I didn't do any more gel printing on these. I think I like the darkness of the background, so I want to incorporate a few of these pieces. I like this bit right in the middle here. And rather than tearing this week, I'm actually going to cut shapes out. I like the background, but it's now feeling a bit too bright. And I'm just going to take a little of the buff titanium, knock this back a bit. That's something you can do with white, but I want to do it with the buff titanium, and then try these pieces on. I did like the rich background, but it just wasn't working for me with those pieces, so that's okay. I shall just change it. So while these don't stand out quite as much now, to me, they just make a bit more sense, but there's more to be done to this background, which I will show you. I'm going to dry it, and then I'm going to put a little bit of the buff titanium on the back as well. I'm just going to edge my collage pieces with just a little bit of black, just so that they'll stand out a little bit, so it doesn't need much at all. I'm happy with that arrangement, so I'm just going to glue it down with some gel matte medium. I now want to introduce a bit more of the Cad Red Deep Hue. Not a lot. I'm just going to use this flat edge of my palette knife, and I'm just going to make some lines. I'm now gonna, this is a slightly juicier ink pad than that other one, just black ink, and I'm going to use this little handmade stamp of mine and just put a stamp in and around here. I'm not looking for this to be perfect. In fact, I'd be disappointed if it was perfect. Oops, and then with this top off something, I've got red paint, I'm just going to use this to do a few more stamps, but not too many. So this is quite small, subtle. I'm not going to redo the gold, it was already there, but I will go round the edge as I've done with the others. Just adding some tiny bits of red to the back, because I just want that to, the red on the front to be reflected on the back there. Okay, dry it, then I'll do the gold. Not going to make the gold quite as thick as I've done previously. That's the plan anyway. I think this has started to dry out a bit. Yeah, I'll get some fresh. So I'm going to leave this off to the side to dry. The gold around edges always takes a little while. I'm pleased with the way this has turned out. It's different to the other pages again. There's the back. And yeah, I'll let you see, once I've attached other pages, I'll let you see where we're at. I probably won't attach this today because this needs to dry a bit, but back in a moment. Okay, let's do a quick flip through. These are not fully dry yet, so I will leave it open to dry out fully, but we can just see where it's going. And of course we had the little journal that fitted in there. The tag, the found words, the other little book. The one that I was concerned was a bit different, but I just went with the same fabric to attach it. And the doors from last week, and this one will be added on when it's dry. So I'm really pleased with the way that this is shaping up. I think I got them all there. So yeah, can't believe we are now, I think this is week 10. So I think as soon as this is dried, I will be adding it on here. And yeah, pleased with the way that's gone. Glad I was able to use the same masterboard that I created last week just to create this page. I might do a few more of those. We'll see what's what. But not sure if I'll be back with another video in the week ahead until the day that I'm ready to do this. Just got a few things on just now that's taken up a bit of time. So I don't know if I have anything other than the video for the concertina accordion journal, but yeah, please look out for any other videos just in case, and if not, hope to see you again next week. So thanks ever so much for watching. Do take care. Bye for now.